Hey, 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 welcome back everybody to the Mastering Your Sales Elevator Pitch Show. My name is Terry Hansen. Great to be back with you once again on episode number 6 of the Mastering Your Sales Elevator Pitch Show. Today we're going to talk about two important topics that I'm pretty excited about. So excited to have you guys here with me today. And special welcome to all of those who will be joining with us live here, but also all of you who will be watching this as a replay and after the fact. Excited to be with you. So you'll notice in the comments I posed a pretty important question for you. Which would be better? Which is better for you to be? Hey, good morning, Bonnie. Good to have you join us here today. Which is better for you to A, be an amazing sales lead generator, the kind of person who generates a lot of leads for their business, and someone who's really good at setting appointments and just kind of queuing up those opportunities? Is it better to be that kind of an entrepreneur or salesperson? Or B, is it better to be an amazing qualifier, an amazing presenter, an amazing closer, someone who can close deals, close sales better than anybody else? So which of those two scenarios do you think is better? So you hang on to that. So think about that. I want you to answer that question. Think about that. And if you're joining with us live, go ahead and post your comments down below. I'm interested to see what you say. I've got an experience and a story to share with you that ultimately answers that question. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But you notice up here, I've got on the board here on episode 6 of the Mastering Your Sales Elevator Pitch Show, kind of a grid, kind of a scale of income. And this really does represent your and my earning potential. So we got $0 down here at the bottom. We got 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, $500,000, and of course $1 million. And we could certainly keep going up the chain as long as we go. Hey, Rocky, good to have you join us. How are you today? It's been a while. Good to see you. So I want you to think just for a minute in your business, whether you're an entrepreneur or an employee of a company, or you're a sales professional or a marketer, whatever your particular vocation might be. I want you to think about what is your ultimate earning potential. All of your experiences, all of your skills, all of your talents, all of your abilities wrapped up into one big bundle. If you had to determine what your true earning potential is, what would your number be? Where would you fall in on this scale? Okay. I think one of the important things that you and I need to think about, again, if we own our own business and if we're sales professionals and we're out to earn a good living for ourselves, then we've got to think seriously about what our own personal earning potentials really are. Just because we're, earning a particular paycheck right now, that paycheck does not necessarily reflect what our true earning potential might be. Is it higher than what you're currently earning right now? If it is, then that's something that you and I need to seriously consider. Hey, Ken, great to have you join us today. Welcome to the Mastering Your Sales Elevator Pitch Show, episode number 6. So the reason that I really started this particular show is to help you, whatever your number might be, wherever you feel like your earning potential is on this scale, is to help you get there. And all of us are going to be different, but ultimately the income that we want to earn is just simply a means to an end. It helps you and I achieve some sort of other goal, dream, ambition in our life, whether that's lifestyle, whether that's the kind of freedom and flexibility that will come with that, whether that's doing things that we love, focusing on projects and the people that we care most about. It doesn't really matter what it is, but our income ultimately is just simply a means. It's just simply a means to an end. But think carefully about what your true earning potential is, and maybe some of the factors of why you're not earning that today. Okay, and so keep that in mind. So let's get back to our original question. What's more important in your business, to be an amazing lead generator and appointment setter, getting in front of your ideal clients and queuing up those opportunities? Or is it better to be an amazing closer, someone who can qualify opportunities, present great solutions, and close sales? Which of those two do you feel like is better? So if you've got an answer, post your answer down below. So, but let me tell you a quick little story to answer that question. Now, years ago, when my wife and I and my family lived in Denver, Colorado, and this was kind of going back, 20 years ago. After we were first married, and I had my first couple of sales jobs that I was grinding on, working hard, kind of climbing up this ladder, and was kind of bumping my head against this $50,000 ceiling. I had read all the Brian Tracy books. I'd read all the Zig Ziglar books. I'd read all the sales gurus, and I was working really hard to try to improve my skills and abilities as a salesperson. And what I noticed is I was hustling really hard and working really hard to find more clients and close sales, and even work with my existing clients, trying to retain them. But what I noticed is no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't quite earn the kind of money that I wanted to. I felt like my earning potential was far greater than what I was currently earning in my paycheck at that point in time. I was working for a printing company at that point in time. So anyway, I remember it was about that time that I went to lunch with a mentor. He was a very successful business owner who was a consultant and an entrepreneur, and who did a lot of selling for his business. And I remember asking that question. I'm earning this much money right now. How do I break through that ceiling? How do I actually earn more? I feel like I can have the ability to earn more, but I'm doing everything that I can think of to earn more, but for some reason I can't quite break through. And he asked me some questions, and I told him, he asked me some questions like, well, tell me about what you're focusing on in your selling right now. And I said, well, I've been reading all these books, and I've been working on presenting myself better when I've got my proposal or my bid, and delivering my presentation, really delivering a solid presentation so that the buyer will fall in love with what I have to offer. And I've been brushing up and really practicing on my closing techniques, giving them some different options and doing different kinds of trial closes. And I've really been working on that. And he nodded his head, listened patiently, and then he pulled out a napkin. He reached over, we were eating lunch. He got a napkin and reached into his pocket and pulled out a pen. And he unfolded the napkin, and he started drawing some things. Hey, Susan. Hey, Bethany. Good to have you guys here. And he drew some pictures, and he asked me some questions. And I've kind of at this point in time, I've kind of termed the pictures that he drew as a tale of two salespeople. And so let me draw the same picture that he drew for me. So this is a tale of two salespeople, and we'll kind of work the math together so that we can kind of learn together. So here's the first salesperson. This is the first picture that he drew. This is salesperson A here. Okay, and let's pretend salesperson A has a 10% closing ratio. A 10% closing ratio. That means if they've got 10 proposals or 10 presentations that they do, they're going to close one of those sales. Okay, so this is salesperson A. But let's pretend that this salesperson, he's kind of a lousy closer. He doesn't close very good. I mean, 1 out of 10 closing 1 out of 10 opportunities, that's very, very, very below average. And so kind of a lousy closer, right? Okay, but let's pretend that he's a much better sales prospector. He's a great hunter. He's great at going out and finding new opportunities. He generates really good leads, and he schedules appointments. He queues up a lot of great opportunities. So let's pretend he's really good at that. And let's just pick some round numbers. Let's pretend that he typically generates 10 good leads per week, or in essence, on a monthly basis, he'll generate 40 good leads or 40 good opportunities per month. Now, as we kind of work the math here, if he closes out of these 40 opportunities, if he only closes 10% of these 40, then how many sales is he going to close at the end of the month? How's your math? Obviously, if you do the math, 10% of 40 is 4 sales. He will close 4 sales. Okay. Now, closing 4 sales per month, depending on the numbers, and that's not bad. Okay, so that's salesperson A. Now let's go over here to salesperson B. Salesperson B. Now, total opposite guy. Total opposite guy. Hey, Ronald, good to have you with us. Who else is joining us here? Oh, we got lots of good people. Great to see everybody here on the on episode number 6 of the Mastering Your Sales Elevator Pitch Show. We're talking about 2 different salespeople, 2 different situations, and which one of them is better at helping them ultimately achieve their earning potential. So we got salesperson A, salesperson B. Now let's pretend salesperson B, he's a pretty talented guy or gal. He's got a 50% closing ratio. Now in the sales and business world, if you can close 50% or more of the opportunities that come to you, you're above average. You're above average. Average is about 30 to 40%. So if you're above average and you're, you close half of the opportunities that come to you, you're crushing it. You're doing a really good job. You can certainly be higher, but this is above average, okay? So now let's pit this salesperson who's a above average closer, 50% closing rate, against the salesperson who's a lousy closer, only closes 10% of his opportunities. Now let's pretend that this awesome closer, because he's an awesome closer, let's pretend he only generates really one good lead per week. He spends most of his time working with existing clients, working on other referrals or something like that, but he's not generating as many leads or appointments or new opportunities each week. Maybe he comes up with one good juicy one per week. Okay, and after a month, he generates, 4 good opportunities per month. 4 good opportunities per month. And let's pretend that because he's got these 4 opportunities, he closes 50% of those. How many sales will he generate per month? Well, as you do the math, obviously, you see that he closes 2 sales per month. 2 sales per month. Now, we've pit these 2 salespeople against each other. All things being equal, who will ultimately have the greater earning potential? Who on this scale here, ultimately, if they kind of keep this pattern up, who will have the greatest opportunity to achieve their earning potential? And maybe this is not a fair comparison, but ultimately, yes, obviously, as you see, salesperson A, they are closing 4 sales a month, being a lousy closer, but being an excellent prospector, an excellent lead generator, an excellent appointment setter, then the awesome closer will. So now back to my story. I remember sitting at lunch with this mentor of mine, and he drew basically this same kind of scenario out on his napkin. And he told me, Terry, I think you're focusing on the wrong things. You can be an average and sometimes even a lousy closer, but if you're an amazing appointment setter, if you're an amazing lead generator, if you're an amazing new business development person, you're going to make 10 times or twice the amount of money that you would. So he counseled me, instead of pouring all of my focus and energy reading books and attending workshops and seminars to help me be a better closer, he encouraged me to instead shift my focus to being a good lead generator, a good prospector. And that ultimately is why I've developed this particular show to teach people, entrepreneurs and salespeople, how to master their sales elevator pitch so that they can be much, much better at generating new opportunities for their companies and for themselves. I really, at my heart of hearts, believe that the secret to unlocking your earning potential, and no matter where you feel like your earning potential is over here, helping you unlock that, the secret to that is helping you generate new opportunities, helping you get in front of your ideal clients, help you make contact with them, help you introduce yourself in a way to them that motivates them and gets them interested in what you have to offer. And even if you're a lousy closer, even if you're a terrible salesperson, but you're an amazing appointment setter, you will ultimately outperform, all things being equal, those superstar, rock star salespeople that close really well, but are not generating the new opportunities that they can and should. So as we get ready to wrap up, to answer the question, which one is better, to be an amazing appointment setter and lead generator or be an amazing closer? I'll let you make the determination, but the math is pretty compelling. I personally would pour my effort and energy into being an amazing lead generator and an appointment setter to queue up those new opportunities and let that be where I put my effort and energy. So if you're in the same camp, in the same boat that I am, then this show is absolutely for you. We'll get together with you every single day on these episodes as I teach you and share some strategies that you can use to continue to master your sales elevator pitch, to help you unlock your true earning potential, no matter where it is on the scale, so that you can ultimately achieve the goals and outcomes that you want to in your life, whether those are traveling more, spending more time with family, acquiring the things that you care most about, or focusing on the projects and the people that you care deeply about. Ultimately, again, as we've talked about, hey, Matt, good to be with you today. As we talked about, the income that we earn is simply just a means to an end. Money is not an end in and of itself. And as the good book says, the love of money is the root of all evil. If we are just focused on money, I think we're cutting ourselves short. I think we're missing the boat there. It's what money can do for you and the opportunities that it can produce for you. So think about what your earning potential is. What do you have the opportunity to earn? And this show will help you unlock your opportunity, unlock your potential to do that so you can achieve your goals. So comment below on what you guys think of the conclusions today. Was that a shock to you? Were you disappointed? Or did you think salesperson B, the amazing closer, was he supposed to be the champion and the best one? If you are, post your comments down below. I'd love to hear those. But also share with me some of your thoughts about where your earning potential is. Are you at your earning potential? Are you maxed out? Or do you feel like you're below your earning potential? Could you be doing more? So great to be with you guys today. Hope the rest of your Friday goes well. TGI Friday. Hope you have a marvelous Memorial Day weekend. I look forward to being back with you guys next week on as I share more strategies to help you master your sales elevator pitch. Good luck today. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.